Imagine pulling up to your family's old farm after years away, only to find a pristine suburb squatting on it like a bad toupee. Swing sets where cornstalks swayed, minivans parked over grandma's heirloom rosebushes, and a smug HOA queen lording over it all. But this ain't a sob story. It's a slow-burn roast where the underdog flips the script, and the tyrants trip over their own rules. Thad Kowalski rolled into Willow Creek Estates on a dusty Friday afternoon, his beat-up Ford kicking up gravel that now lined cul-de-sacs named after flowers nobody here could grow. He'd been rigging oil in the Gulf, sending checks for taxes on the 50-acre plot his Nana Ida left him, a slice of Georgia heaven with a creaky farmhouse and soil so rich it practically begged for seeds. But there it was, 150 cookie-cutter McMansions, a clubhouse gleaming like a fake diamond, and a pool rippling where the old barn once stood. Thad parked, stared, and felt that familiar rig worker calm, the kind that masks a brewing storm. The whispers started immediately. "Who's that drifter in the rusty truck?" neighbors murmured on their Ring doorbells. Enter Beatrice B. Hargrove, HOA President Extraordinaire, a rotund busybody in capri pants and a visor, clipboard eternally clutched like a scepter. She waddled over, smile as plastic as her lawn ornaments. "Sir, this is private property. Can I help you find the exit?" Thad pulled out his deed, yellowed but ironclad since 1952. "Actually, ma'am, this is my land. Been in the family forever." BEA's eyes narrowed, her jowls quivering. "Oh, honey, we've got surveys and permits. You're probably confused. Happens to folks who wander in from wherever." She snapped a photo of his license plate, muttering about scammers threatening our community's values. Thad didn't yell. He nodded, drove off, and started digging, not dirt, but records. Online forums buzzed with rumors. "That guy's a fraudster. Probably wants to sue for quick cash." B fueled the fire at the next HOA meeting, her voice dripping faux concern. "We must protect our harmonious enclave from opportunists. Remember, rules keep us civilized." Fines trickled in, $50 for unauthorized parking on his own driveway. Neighbors egged his truck one night, giggling like it was a prank. Thad wiped it off, installed discreet cams, and smiled inwardly. Let him dig their hole deeper, he thought. Things escalated when B slapped him with a lien for violating aesthetic standards. His Nana's faded fence clashed with the neighborhood's beige palette. "Sir, uniformity breeds peace," she lectured at his door, her breath minty with self-righteousness. "Pay up or we'll foreclose." Thad's response: a polite email with county records showing the development's permits were rushed through her brother-in-law's office, corners cut like cheap fabric. The HOA board panicked, doubling down with a community safety alert. Beware the unstable outsider. Be paraded at block parties, preaching, "He's jealous of our success," typical entitlement from absentee owners. But Thad's quiet probes revealed the kicker. Soil tests buried in files hinted at untapped aquifers worth millions. I'd buy developers be consulted for fees. The blow-up hit at the annual HOA gala, fairy lights twinkling over the stolen land. B cornered Thad, who'd shown up uninvited with a stack of printouts. "You think you can waltz in and dismantle our utopia? We've invested sweat equity here." Her voice cracked, face flushing like an overripe tomato. Thad laid it out coolly. "Sweat? My Nana broke her back farming this dirt during the war. Your utopia sits on fraud, forged surveys. Skip taxes I paid religiously." Gasps rippled through the crowd as he played audio from his cams. "Be on a call." Chuckling. "We'll bury him in paperwork. These rig rats don't know real law." The board scattered like roaches. Residents turned, murmuring betrayal. B stammered. "It's all a misunderstanding, for the greater good." But the county auditor, tipped off anonymously, froze assets. Lawsuits flew, exposing BEA's consulting gigs as kickbacks. She resigned in a huff, blubbering about ungrateful peasants, but not before her own fines piled up for violating her precious bylaws. Months later, Willow Creek transformed. Thad reclaimed his farm's core, turning fringes into community gardens where ex-HOA slaves now planted veggies, chuckling over BEA's downfall. The pool stayed, but as a public splash pad, irony's finest. B slunk away to a condo in Florida. Her empire crumbled by the drifter she dismissed. Justice tasted sweet, like Nana's peach pie, but with a bitter twist of what greed sows. Was Thad the villain for fighting back? Or was B the real thief hiding behind community standards?